channel, KGFL Creations. This is another episode of Friday Sews. As you know, Friday Sews is the day that we come together to share what has been going on in our sewing room, to talk about what are the plans for the weekend and the following week, and also to talk a little bit about life. Before we get into what's going on in the sewing room, I want to talk about what I'm wearing. This is the fitted tee that I made from the Mimi G book. Now let's get into what has been going on here in the sewing room. I have made bow cozies. Yes, I've made my bow cozies. I have received the 100% batting from Amazon, and I had also purchased the cotton thread one day that it was on sale on Joann's. It was buy 3 get 3. I went there and I bought some regular thread, and I bought two, a white and a black of 100% cotton thread. So I used a pattern by Happy Hour Stitches. I will put a little snippet of it here. The name of it, it's a soup bow cozy, and this one here I did with a 10 by 10 inch, and she gives all the instructions on how to do it. The finished size fits a 6-inch diameter bow. I decided to make the little bit smaller one because my bows, the bows that I have here that came with my set, my dining set, they're smaller, they're not the big ones, so I decided to make this small one, and it fits perfectly. So that was good. This one here tells you to cut a 10 by 10, a square 10 by 10 of the main fabric and the lining. You can choose whatever you want to do with the fabrics as long as it's 100% cotton. It tells you to cut the batting 9 3/4, I believe. No, 9 1/2 for the batting. 9 1/2 square. So you have a little bit on each side so you can sew. Then in the edges, you make a little corner, a 1 inch, a 2 inch, and then you make a little diagonal and you sew there and you cut, and it makes the little bow cozy. Easy, easy, easy. So much fun to do. You can just keep making them, and making them. This is the first one that I made here. This fabric I had left over from something that I made in the past. Yes, I made the pockets for the jean jacket that I made for my daughter. I used this fabric here, so I had some left over, and I decided to do the bow cozy. It's really, really nice, and it fits my bow. It does fit my bow, and it's nice that it has the little corners here pointing up, so you can just hold it like this if something is too hot. But the only problem with my first one, this is like my little prototype. I cut everything, and I cut the batting, I cut the fabric and everything. I went into the sewing machine, and I already had my dark thread. I had a black thread. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use that one. I forgot to change to the 100% cotton thread. So this one here cannot go into the kitchen, cannot go into the microwave, because the fabric is 100% cotton, the batting is 100% cotton, but the thread is not. Yes, Zelda, I know you sent me a message to get the 100% cotton thread. Don't forget about the cotton thread, you said on your comments. I had it, but I forgot to change it. Yeah, my mistake. So I will keep this in the sewing room. I put whatever in here, I just keep it around, and I can just put something in here and it will stay in the sewing room. The other two that I made, I still had some left over of this fabric here with a little it's light white, light blue, dark blue, and really navy. So I decided to do this one with just a regular, also leftover. Everything that I used here, it's from leftovers that I had in the in my stash. This blue here, I don't know if you remember, I did the muslin for my temple dress. I used this blue cotton here leftover, so I decided to do this one. But these two, I did change the thread to the 100% cotton thread. So I remembered to do that, and I changed it. So cute, very, very nice. The cotton batting you have to be careful with it when you are marking, you know, when I had to mark where to sew, because it kind of sheds a little bit. So I have little dust of of that cotton batting everywhere here going around. Very, very satisfying make. Very, very satisfying. So I took one and I finished one, the first one that I finished, and I went to my daughter and like, oh, look at this. This is so cute. And she was having dinner. She had a little bowl. Sometimes she likes to just get a bowl, put food in, and sit by the TV so she can watch some TV. So I'm like, oh, this is so cute. And she's like, oh, can I use it? And I'm like, okay, here. So she tested it right at the moment that I finished it. But she told me something, because her food was really, really hot. Holding it here at the bottom, she could still feel the heat coming through, because this has the 2 layers of the cotton batting. The layer that I attached to the lining and the layer that I attached to the main fabric, or vice versa. You know, you have 2 layers. What she told me, if I could put just a layer on the inside right here. So I'm thinking on my next batch, which I will do, I have to do more of these because these are so satisfying to do. I will cut some batting, another 2 layers, and when I sew the cross here, because that's what it tells you to sew across to hold the batting to the fabric, I will add a square of batting right here in the bottom. So it's going to be a little sturdier here at the bottom, and I'm hoping that the heat won't go through to the hand when you're holding it like this. Because when you're sitting down watching TV, you're going to be holding like this. You're not going to be holding like this. Holding it like this is only if you put something in the microwave and you want to take it off, right? And when you're carrying around, you can just carry around like that. But if you're sitting down watching TV and eating something, it will be hot. Same thing for cold. If you're having some ice cream, you know, it will also get your hand very, very cold. So next one, we'll have another extra layer. And next ones that I make, I'll tell you if it worked or not. I know you guys are gonna say that my bow cozies are blue, as usually everything has to be blue. It's because that's what I had left over in leftover cotton in my stash. I found this. My daughter, she purchased a couple. This has been in the stash for a while. These are fat quarters. She purchased. I think this was from Hobby Lobby when she purchased these, and it wasn't me. She did it. You see, also blue. So this is the last 2 little pieces left over from the pack that she got. It's nice and pretty. This cotton is very, very soft. This is a good quality cotton. You see? So I'll be making more bow cozies, and I'll be using this little set of fat quarters. And I found another one, a whole pack of a fat quarter that she had purchased, and it's not used. So I'll see. I don't know if I will make more. Maybe I do. I'll give it to my sister because this is so easy to make these little bow cozies. It's so much fun. In an hour or 2. I think it took me about an hour to make one, 2 hours to make the other. Yeah, maybe 2 hours and a half with the cutting, maybe. Yeah, it's a quick make. Now let's talk about plans that I have for this weekend and next week. I really don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to look in the closet to see what's going on there, what I have to sew. Maybe I'll do another not classic tee, the fitted tee from the Mimi G book. So what's going on with life? By the time you see this video, I will be traveling already. Yes, I have recorded this a little bit earlier. As soon as I finished the 2 little bow cozies, I made this video so for you guys to see. As you can see, it's still dark outside. It's 2 days after my last one. I was just trying to make a couple of videos so I can give it to you guys, so you guys won't miss me much while I'm traveling. So I will be in Brazil and arriving pretty soon. That's it. That's all I had for you guys today. This is going to be a quick video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up on the little like button below. And if you can also subscribe, it will mean a lot to me. I will see you on my next video. Bye.